All right, first one of the bio-individual nutrition series. So let's start with symptoms. Feeling tired, lightheaded, and poor sleep are all symptoms of iron deficiency anemia. While this person has not been tested in recent years, history of low iron levels makes my mind go here first. These can also all be signs of electrolyte imbalance as well, so I'm going to make sure she's getting adequate minerals first to just rule that out, and sometimes that can just help with these symptoms a little bit. So we're obviously always going to make sure that that's a situation for everyone. And then there are a variety of reasons for iron deficiency. So things we would consider are, is she actually getting enough iron in her diet? And this is where we would start. So we'd encourage her to incorporate more forms of bioavailable iron, such as grass-fed ground beef and liver, definitely if she's open to it, because it's very, very concentrated. So that would be an ideal therapeutic food to use in this situation. Using a cast iron pan can't hurt either, but that alone is not going to raise someone's iron levels, especially if they're pretty deficient. And then we'll also consider adding vitamin C to meals that she is consuming that contain iron. Especially if it's plant-based, because there's two different types of iron, heme and non-heme iron, and non-heme is plant-based iron, and vitamin C really helps with absorption of that. So we're going to increase overall bioavailability there. And then there's also certain foods that contain oxalates that we would reduce the amount of those if possible when consuming iron, so eat them separate because it can reduce absorption. And then if levels don't go up after increasing the amounts, there's a few other reasons that can be considered. So low iron levels can be due to low stomach acid. So we also may consider a digestive enzyme or bitters to support the breakdown of the protein that contains the iron. And reduced absorption can also be due to gut dysbiosis. So if the enzymes or bitters don't help with iron levels, then we might do a stool test and see if there's something else going on in there. And then low iron can also be due to heavy cycles. So if that's been an ongoing thing in her life, we might look at what might be going on in the hormone department and work on balancing her hormones to support a more regular cycle. And then not sure if her inconsistent meals are due to lack of hunger or just being super busy. So if it is lack of hunger, this could be also rooted in the low iron, because iron has a necessary role in production of active thyroid hormone. So if the thyroid is low, this can affect hunger levels, because that's really closely tied to metabolism.